So how's it going?
Pretty good, man. We're out here talking about the unethical business practices of the Papa Murphys over here.
Oh, really?
Employees over the time have been mistreated.
What's that now?
So what's that?
Or what were you saying they're doing?
Mistreating employees, underpaying them, abusive language, especially to racial and sexist.
Oh man, uncalled for.
People were unethically punished for reasons that were very minute. Somebody was 5 minutes late one time, was forced to clean a toilet with a toothbrush, or else they'd be fired. I mean, I witnessed this. I was an assistant manager here for about 2 years. These people out here represent, at least some of them are friends and family, but the rest are people who have worked here over the past at least 3 years. We got stories written down on these boards here of even some current employees. And it's just time to make a change around here and get unethical management out of the way. Bullying shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
Especially today's day and age. I think worker management takes advantage of the fact that the economy is going down and workers don't have many choices, so they know that they can act any way they want to.
And they can't
feel trapped.
Nope.
And you know, unfortunately, Oregon is a no-fault state, so you can be fired for whatever reason without any real legal recourse. So this is our only recourse we have left.
So the Papa Murphys is right in this little plaza here,
right over here,
15th and Killingsworth, probably, right?
Yeah, and all we're asking for is just change of management.
Change of management, right?
That's all we really want. I mean,
and you don't want the change of management to keep doing the same thing.
Not at all. Not at all. And,
so
that's an important thing. So that's why we're actually asking for the area manager as well. To have his job either resign or be terminated.
And when you guys try to talk to management, you're not getting anywhere.
No, it's like talking against a brick wall, man. I mean, lies have been thrown around. You know, at unemployment hearings, many people have been unfairly denied. People have been illegally fired, rehired, then fired again illegally. It's kind of a joke after a while.
Yeah, but it's not a funny joke at all. It's serious.
No,
and it's out of hand.
It's something that people need to get angry about. I mean, It's not something that you can just sit down. And this isn't just happening here at Papa Murphy's. This is happening all over the place. I'm sure there's more people out there who are feeling treated the same way.
I went on a tour with a bunch of union labor activists, and they stopped at 7 stops, 3 busloads full of people, and they went to various situations just like yours. And on Hawthorne, we were standing in front of a building that does the same things, treating their employees unfair wages, the way they talk to them, treat them, discipline them, everything. And 300 people were standing out in front of it 2 days ago with signs just exactly what you're doing.
So we need more of that right now.
Yeah.
Actually. I mean, I worked as an assistant manager here for about 2 years. Well, I'm about to say a year of that I was an assistant manager. A good 6 months of that I was a shift supervisor. The entire time I was never paid adequately for being an assistant manager. That happened to the people who happened to work there before me. They all walked out or quit. I'm essentially the only one who didn't walk out or quit within a few months of getting the job.
Do you almost feel like it's a particular person maybe that's kind of this? So you're saying maybe with the new management, a new manager, some of this can get under...
It would require a different mentality, definitely. But yes, I mean, the thing is, this management has had their run. They've had their chance. People have complained before. It's fallen on deaf ears.
So now you're out on the street.
And so now we're out here hoping that people will help us out and people will support us. Maybe we could just force the ownership to take a stand and really take some responsibility in the situation and make the change that they needed to have made a long time ago.
Treat people right. Treat their employees right.
Exactly.
You bet.
Some of it was just uncalled for stuff. You know what I mean? And that's the real gist of it all. Is it wasn't necessarily always a mean hatred behind it, even though sometimes there was. It was still just created a level of stress that's really unnecessary for the work environment.
And it seems like through talking you should be able to resolve some of this, but if you're not getting anywhere with talking, you got to take it out to the street, right?
You have to. I mean, that's the thing that's
community support.
That's the one thing that we do have, you know, here as a former employee of this place and being in a no-fault state. All we want is just to be able to have people hear us, have our side get heard, have action be taken that needs to be taken. And I mean, we know people that still work there. We still have friends that work there. You know, I mean, just because we don't work there anymore doesn't mean we don't care about the people that do work there. And we want them to have a fair treatment. Like I said, some of these statements that are on these boards here are actually written by current employees.
Have you been out here a few days now? Are you going to come back again?
This is our first day out here. We've taken action. We put in our complaint with the Bureau of Industry and Labor, and with what is it, Bowley.
Bullying, yep.
Yeah, sorry. And so this is our first day we're taking action. We got a list of demands that we want them to meet, and that's just basically a change of management, ensuring that the store is adequately staffed so that people can actually take breaks rather than having to be forced to work through it without having to just completely shut down the operation of the store, which in case you would probably be terminated for. And so you just want some change.
Have you guys talked at all with Jobs with Justice about this? You should contact them if you haven't, because they're real supportive and Jobs with Justice, and that's what they do. So I highly recommend you look on the website. There's an Portland chapter.
Jobs with Justice?
Jobs with Justice, yep.
Okay.
And I'm filming for Indie Media, so I'll put this on YouTube and put it up on Indie Media too to get your word out.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's like we just want people to maybe boycott the place until they can make a change in management.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing that we want. Is just something to happen here so that the future employees can actually have a safe environment to work in.
Okay, thanks a lot. I'm going to get some more pictures and get some of your statements off there. And thanks a lot.
Feel free.